Hello, hello. Good evening, good time zone. Welcome in. Back with some more Banner Saga, thankfully. It's been a little while. Glad to be back at it. Let me see here. We got options, which is good. Captions look like they're doing good too. Perfect.
Stay a while and listen.
Picto! Hello, love. Thank you so much for bringing everyone over. Welcome in, everyone. Look at this cutie. No, you, Zach. Hello, good to see you, friend. Hey, Sammy, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Welcome on over. We're just getting started here tonight playing some more of the Banner Saga, which if you're not familiar with it, is a...
within the milk bucket that caused the activity?
Hello, Negative. Thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Banner Saga is well, it's actually a trilogy of narratively driven tactical RPGs. I've only ever played the first one, which is this one. We're working our way through it to then get on to the rest of the series. We're planning to go through all three of them. We're still fairly early on in the first one. But yeah, welcome on in. I hope you all had a wonderful time over at Picto's. I know you did, because I was there for a lot of it. Lake looks fantastic. Oh, now I'm blanking on the game that you showed off earlier, Love. But it was also really cool. I wishlisted both of them. I just need to check here how our heroes are doing, because I think we have an injury or two, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, Bercy has 6 days worth of injury, which we might have to deal with. We've also got several characters who are ready to level up, but I don't have enough renown to do so that's okay. We'll rest a little bit. Now that our morale's great, actually, we'll continue on. We'll sit Bercy out for a little while, and then if we get some more injuries, we'll do some resting to heal multiple people. But for now, we've got a pretty strong roster available to us, so while I would like to get Bercy out in the field, that's okay. That is okay. So in addition, so the combat is tactical, as I mentioned, and then between combat, there's just sort of these gorgeously 2D animated, like, backgrounds and scenery shots as our caravan travels. And then sort of as we progress through the days, little events will pop up that we then have to make decisions on. And the decisions are almost all impactful. Like, there's a couple here and there that don't really matter, but most of them do actually affect your playthrough. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead, for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants. No dredge. Encircling Dangler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, loose silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Leave the dead and their offerings alone. Leave the offerings, but check for the merchant's brother. Gather whatever you can. So, as a little bit of lore background in the world, it's actually a very rich lore for this universe that's been created. I don't really have time to go through all of it, but the gods actually existed at one point, and there are people who like remember that. But now they're all dead. The gods are gone. But people still come to these godstones to pray and leave offerings. But right now we're being essentially overrun by an ancient enemy named the Dredge. And so we have to decide, are we going to take these people's offerings since they're no good to them anymore? Or are we going to leave them because they are, they're religious offerings. We don't want to necessarily... I'm taking whatever I can, though. Yeah, this game's been interesting so far. Yeah, I mean, I love the Banner Saga. It's really kind of wild to me that I never did get around to playing the second and the third game until hopefully right after this one now. But because when I first played this game back when it came out, I fell in love with it immediately. We'll need these more than the deceased, you remark. As others gather anything of use, you inspect the bodies. A glitter catches your eye. Around one man's neck, you fish out a gold necklace with 5 rings hanging loosely on it. Guess he didn't make it, you mutter. Oh, so this is the merchant's brother that yeah. Last time we played, we got a little side quest where we were supposed to go look for this guy. I mean, we'll take it with the intent to return it. 30 supplies is nice. You toss the necklace to Mauger and tell him to hang on to it. If anyone can be trusted, it's him. So if we took that for ourselves, we probably would have gotten another item that we could equip our units with, but that's okay. Don't know what made them think the Godstone would be safe, Mauger grunts. We're completely exposed up here, he says. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. We can examine it before we go. Dangler was always one of the favorites amongst men, god of good fortune. They believed he brought luck, wealth, or whatever else you wish you had, but couldn't get on your own. The word fortune has a lot of meanings. Eventually you move on. There are also, in addition to the dredge that are the enemies, there's also 2 races that we know of in this world. There's humans, you can see smaller here amongst the group, and then there's also Varl, which are essentially giants, but they're giants with big old horns. And the whole thing is very Norse inspired. Also, I'll quickly here, I'll show off the map in case people are unfamiliar. So there's a I always call it kind of like almost Tolkien-esque. Like looks like a very Lord of the Ringsy map. So there's this big old area, and you can click on any of these places to get little lore snippets about them, which I always thought was really, really cool. And I guess the other neat thing that I'll just mention before I get back into heading towards the next gameplay segment is the game is also told from multiple perspectives. So we're with this group right now. There's also another group that we were following earlier who had to flee from this village, and we got to there with them. We got to Frostfeller, and then we switched perspectives, and now we're back over here with this group again. But so it's sort of a larger narrative told from multiple people's viewpoints, and while there is sort of a protagonist, it's much more of an ensemble cast, if anything. In the distance, you see smoke rising from the trees. Dredge aren't known for setting fires, says Mauger, but it does get their attention. We'd use fires like that to lead them along in the Great Wars. Yeah, but they wised up to that after a while, injects another warrior. Or it could be someone trying to get our attention, claims Vasselt. The other group from Schlid were sent this way. No matter how you look at it, investigating will cost time. Not worth the risk, keep moving. Send Samral to take a look. Check it out yourself. I'll check it out myself. Sounds of fighting ahead compel you to crash through the foliage, sidestepping Varl and Dredge bodies along the way. You burst onto a scene of carnage, a vast number of Varl surrounded by Dredge. Explanations can wait, you charge into the fight. Okay, so we're getting into some combat right away here. What does this do again? Knock back on strength 5, that's right. We have no idea how hard this fight's going to be, so I should probably run... Oh, we just got some renown from that that combat, or not that combat, that little event we did, so we could level up one of these characters, actually. Alright, we could level you up now, I think. I'll put up a couple points towards one there, one there. It should be good. Okay. Am I happy with this team composition? Would I rather take Luden? We're not going to take our injured Bercy, of course. We're taking our 3 level 2s, which makes sense. You still need a couple kills to get to 4. You need 4 more kills to get to 4. You need 3 more kills to get to 4. You're all ready to go to 4 if I had the renown for you. You're ready to go to 3. You need kills. You need kills. So if I can, I want to get these 2 some kills in this fight. Because I'm trying to keep everybody leveling up semi as a group. Sludnet, you're fine. Yeah, we'll run this team comp. I think this should be fine. Also, I'll pour some tea here while we're loading into the fight. I hope you're all doing well this evening, though, or this time zone, depending on where you are, of course. It's evening for me. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, this is our first time this playthrough, seeing these big ol' fellows, the Dredge Stone Guard. Sure, let's just put all the stats on. So, you're the most danger by far. We need to do damage to you immediately if we can. Which means I think I want you down here, you two here. I think we'll stick you in the center here. I think I'm going to push this way, try to deal with these things immediately since this is the most dangerous one, and then we can get the stuff as it comes over to us. So in this game you have your armor and you have your strength. And if anyone's familiar with Wargroove or other games like it, this shares a common trait in that strength affects how much is your health, but it also affects how much damage you do. So as your character gets injured, they're also less able to dish out damage. So you've really got to try to sort of manage your two numbers and the two numbers of the enemies effectively. Let's start. So who goes first? You do. That's actually fine. And then next is you, good. Then you, okay. You two have roughly the same range. So if I send Maga right here, not in danger from anyone. You'll advance in. And then you're next. I think it's worth it to rush right in here and do big damage to this thing immediately. Okay, next is Yirsa, Red Witch. Wait, who's next? You might be able to come do something here. That's not a big deal. You can't get close to anyone. You could, in theory, run up on somebody, but it's not likely a problem. And then you don't go again until actually after Hakan goes a second time. Okay, so their most dangerous thing has already effectively been neutralized because we brought it down to 9. How far can you get? Right there. Let us... You went around that way? Interesting decision. Iric we mostly just use to continue giving willpower to other team members. Oh, I wasted that. That was, yeah. It was too early to do that. I forgot about the boosted willpower from the caravan's morale. That's okay. Love seeing the big lads fight. Oh, the Varl? Yeah, they're... I love the Varl so much. They're such a cool race. So you can move, but you're probably going to hit this stuff, which is fine. I think... What's your ability do again? Battering ram, that's right. I battering ram this. There we go. We're going to open just with some armor damage on that. Shoot, yeah, I was worried about that. By moving Gris here, Maugre actually can't get anywhere right now. However, well, actually, we've got this side of the fight kind of under control. Maugre can actually probably start moving towards the other things that are coming in from this other side. Gotta get on that at some point here. Khan will make this essentially useless. Of course, it immediately goes to start summoning. Gonna try to bring some reinforcements in here. You're next. Let's run to here. Not an issue at all. You're just gonna stay kind of out of the way and keep rallying her. By the way, started playing Iconfell. Really like the mechanics so far. Feel like you might enjoy it. It's like turn-based tactical RPG. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I've heard good things about Iconfell. I feel like I don't really know like what it's like. That sounds good though. I like all those words you just said. Just do some damage to that. Now you're gonna do your slam, which does decent shield damage. It's actually kind of annoying. What's next? You're next? Okay, I guess we'll just... Iconfell's fun? You played on the PS4? So it's on PS4 and Steam, I assume? And potentially other platforms? Ow. Yeah, so Gris is now starting to take some hits. Ooh, that's a big hit. It's okay, though. This is summoning. Do I care about that? I should probably stop that. I'd rather have you swing on this big ol' thing, though. Yeah, we'll allow it. It's fine. Okay, that's okay. If you run here, can you... Yes. You can go all in on that spot. You're gonna finish your summon, who appeared down there. When do you go? You go immediately. Oh, you're gonna murder her unless I do something about this. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. You didn't do anything. Okay. Let's reassess here. You're not a concern at the moment. You're not a concern at the moment. We're working on you. You're probably the biggest concern left at this point. This character can't get to you. They can go over here. Do that. Take hits of their own. That's okay, okay. Mauger can get over here and start. Oh no, you're not Mauger, you're Fastled. Actually, this is fine. You go taunt that big one so it's not a concern. Okay, who are you going to go after? You just do a smack there. That's fine. It's okay. Who's next? You don't go for a long time. Hey, Frezzo, welcome in. Good to see you. I appreciate that whole ass level. We need to... yeah, put some more damage on this thing so it's really not a concern. Okay, at this point, I think we're in pretty great shape here. This fight has gone pretty smoothly. Who's... I guess you are actually our highest concern. You still have 9 strength left. And there's an 8 over here, and a 7. Everybody else is essentially a non-concern. Okay. Anyway, hi. I went to the kitchen to get some pancakes and some water and stuff. Oh, nice. Come back and Picto's no longer live, but now you're here. I know the feeling. Nothing beats a Picto stream. But I appreciate you coming over with the raid, even though it was automatic. Who's next? You are. You can't really do anything useful. I mean, you can... it's fine, I guess. Fassalt's next. We're gonna need to chip this thing's straight armor down a bit if we're gonna make any headway on it. Mauger's next. 5, 3, 4, 4. They're all ganging up on him, but it's fine. He will be okay. When do you go? Soon-ish. We're gonna need to whittle down your armor at some point too. You're pretty tanky still. Mauger's gonna be out of armor soon, which means though, even though all these people's strength is so low, they're gonna be able to start doing damage to him. So I do need to deal with this situation at some point. Right, like we're safe in this fight, but we can still hopefully manage it to take as little damage as possible. Because sometimes there'll be an option to take like secondary fights afterwards, and you can choose to leave or you can choose to stay and keep fighting. And if you stay and keep fighting, you get more rewards, of course. But if your people aren't in great shape, it can be really tough to take a fight with some damage on you. I don't... Even if it ended right now, I don't know if I'd stick around, actually, to be honest. Augur's armor is really low. Gris is pretty low. Basalt's still full strength, which is nice. I'm gonna want you to rally Irsa again. I think is probably a good plan here. Is stuff getting low enough that we can start giving kills to people? And who did I need to give kills to people? Right, I wanted Gris to get some. I wanted Facile to get some. Those were the main two, right? So I need to start, if I can, picking up a kill here and there on those guys. So let's move you right down here and grab this one, since we just a quick little have a kill there. You're up next. You can finish off this big thing. Okay. The other thing you gotta be careful of in this game, though, and the reason I left so many of those at low health as long as I did, is because the turn order, the alternation of the turn order is guaranteed. So when I take out one of the enemy units, the other units shuffle up into their place. So say the enemies only have like 3 units left, those 3 units will just keep getting a turn every other time. And so if you're not careful and you like take out all the weak stuff first and leave one really strong unit and just like a couple other things, the really strong unit gets so many turns that it starts to swing the fight back against you. The exception to that is when you get it down to just one enemy left, then it goes into pillage mode, and then they only get 1 turn for all of your turns, and you're guaranteed the win at that point, essentially. But you got to be careful when you start trimming units down that you're not leaving strong units that will get a ton of turns in a row. Augur, what do I think that you should do right now? I could take out their strongest unit left, and the only one that can do damage to you, and put 1 kill on you. You just leveled up, so I don't want to give you like many kills, but I think tossing 1 on you right now is fine. There's no point in you really doing anything other than breaking armor. It's okay. You can... move here. Strip off 4 armor from that. Get it low enough that Facile can just go for the finish. Had some potato chip chicken, corn, and a salad. It was good. Ooh, that sounds delicious, love. Welcome back. Who's next? Oh, Facile's starting to take damage. I need to be careful here. Is it worth getting a kill on you? Gris is gonna go next. So Gris can eliminate something else that's strong. And then Facile's after that. Okay, so 2 of the characters that I want to give kills are coming right up here on the turn order, so I think moving you here actually is a good idea. Finish off this, put 1 kill on you, that's fine. Who should be going next? You. At 3, you're not a concern. You are our next biggest concern, I think. No, technically it'd be you, but Gris isn't strong enough to kill you. But Facile is. Facile with that kill, you just go again, which is fine. It's not a concern. Marker. These two are just going to keep alternating. I'd like to give one of you to Gris and one of you to Fasselt if I can. Which means I should probably just keep stripping armor. Not feeling too great? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I mean, you did a long stream today, right? You did like a full 6 hours, so take some much needed rest. Honestly, you don't need to do... Well, you can actually keep breaking armor. That's okay. Eric's next. This thing will go. And we're fine because Chris is going to finish off this. Gonna take a quick shower. Sounds good, love. And now we want to rig this so Fassel gets this last kill. But now that we're in pillage mode, everybody gets to move as much as they want. So like I can run Mongo back here. You can just run up in here, that's fine. I mean, you can shred that last armor, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Rally somebody. I should have moved you a step out of the way, actually. Well, you'll step right there. Hey, HKen, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It is good to see you. Okay. So we managed that pretty well. Maugre's very low, but it's fine. Gris is ready for promotion now, as is Fasselt. How much did we get, though? Enough that we can level up either of those two? Actually, this 10... That's enough to level up one of them. Or one other character that I'm waiting on. Having a great Sunday? Glad to hear it. That's fantastic. I'm doing... My Sunday's been pretty good so far, too. I was a little productive. Got some work done on something that I've been putting off for a long time. So it's nice to finally sort of get that off my back a little bit. It's not done yet, but... as the fighting wraps up, one of the Varl puts his axe away and puffs on a pipe. Hakan, he greets you. Glad you saw our signal. He explains that they had come from Schlid and were surrounded. He spotted you in the distance and lit a fire to draw your attention, at the risk of drawing the dredge as well. Back at the caravan, their sizable detachment joins your ranks. Nice. Oh wow, we picked up like 300 more Varl. Our forces are getting huge. Maugre comes to you privately. I've seen some of the warriors disappearing, he says. At first, thought it was my imagination. Now I'm certain several have just gone missing. Mostly men, but some Varl too. Can't quite figure it. If it's abandonment, you can't let it stand. Have him question the ones that return. Demand answers personally. Make an example of a few. Ask Lewin if he knows anything about this. Have Maugre watch and follow anyone else. This reminds you of Fire Emblem a little? I could definitely see some similarities there. The tactical combat elements certainly have a bit of a connection. And also the fact that I've never gotten to play a Fire Emblem game, unfortunately. I would like to. They look fantastic, but up until very recently, I didn't own any of the mainline Nintendo systems since like the 64 back in the day. So I've kind of missed out on a lot of the in-between stuff. Now I have a Switch, of course, so I could get like 3 houses maybe at some point. But from what I understand about them, they do also have like the element of like you make decisions throughout the game, and those decisions, like most of them affect your playthrough, like which characters you talk to, which ones you form relationships with, etc. So there's some elements of that in this for sure. Have Margaret question the ones who've returned. Have him watch and follow anyone else demand answers personally. Let's trust Margaret to do it. He agrees, but worries about leaving the caravan unattended. You assure him it'll be fine. But the next day you haven't learned anything more and you have to push on. I guess that wasn't the best answer. Your warriors demand a break. You halt the caravan with a sigh, but in all honesty, you're starting to feel the altitude and weariness yourself. Margaret leans on a fallen tree, fiddling with a crust of bread. Getting colder, he says, staring into the distance. You can see Ridgehorn just starting to peek around the mountains. That's it back there, I think. A flock of ravens float across the clear sky toward the fort. We should follow those birds. Why? That's the plan, isn't it? Are you okay? Why? Without another word, Margaret starts running toward the birds and tumbles over the cliff. Suddenly, he's gliding through the air, flapping his arms for all they're worth. He swoops towards Ridgehorn before bursting into flames and plummeting into the tower, which crumbles like a log from a smoldering campfire. That sounds strange. Think you've lost your mind, then you wake up. You don't remember setting up camp or falling asleep in front of crackling logs. What is going on, you mutter. Margaret approaches you at the campfire. Hakan, did you see? He starts. Yeah. You both agree to keep it to yourselves. So Margaret apparently had the same dream. Which is alarming. Okay, so we got 3 characters ready to level up, only enough renown to do like one of them. I want to say probably Gris. Fasol with that 17 armor is very effective even with the lower strength. 13 is fine. It's like a good middle stat distribution, but like generally I find characters to be most effective when they have like pretty high of one or the other. This is kind of in between. I think if we promote you and we can put your, yeah, we'll put your armor up to max. The max that you can have it at. We've still got 3 characters left to promote. We need more renown is what we need. We need a lot more renown. But we're only going to get that by fighting. With that said, though, you're at 6 out of 5 now. You're at 6 out of 9. So you two are at the same amount. You're at 5 out of 5. You're at 5 out of 9. 6 out of 9. 7 out of 9. 6 out of 9. 9 out of 9. So we don't need to use Gunolf at least for a little bit still, which is unfortunate because Gunolf's pretty dope. Bercy needs to heal. I think we can continue probably tossing one day of rest just to slowly heal Bercy now and then. Get ourselves back up to great morale and then continue onward. I'm sure you've seen them, Margaret says, but we're being followed. Dredge have been on our asses since we left the Godstone. Lots of them. I'm sure there's plenty in front of us, too. But we're just half a day out from the thick woods. We might lose them there. No, stop and get everyone ready for a fight. We'll lose them. Good, more slags to kill. Get ready for a fight. We're in good shape. Okay, says Margaret, I'll ready the warriors. Careful, Hakan. This isn't the time to start taking risks. Okay. Dredge line the battlefield. Weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 1,148 of them. You have 151 fighters and 958 Varl at your side. So evenly matched, more or less, still. Oh. Even from here you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. This looks like a good time to press your advantage. Yeah, charge. Instead of taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy, it will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. It said the enemy looked nervous. Let's go for it. Let's go all in. With that said, what is our all-in team composition? Obviously you two. Do I switch Gunolf in for this? No. You just leveled up, so you're probably hopefully effective. You're pretty good. Did I switch you out for Luden? Luden is surprisingly effective, but I think I'd rather just have Eirik using the rally to give Yrsa more willpower every turn. Because Yrsa just spamming out the flaming arrows is really useful. So I think we'll stick with the same team composition that we ran last fight. As for, let's see, you're at 5, you're at 5, you're at 6, because I gave you one last fight, you're at 6. So you two are actually at the same level. You're at 7, and you're at 6. So priorities loosely is putting kills on these two again still. Then these three are all the same, and then, I mean, we can toss a couple kills on Hakan if we get the opportunity. Okay, let's go for it. Let us get in there. Ooh, okay, this isn't terribly bad. So we got, 1319? Hello. You are a problem. And 16 is also a bit of a problem. 1319 is a much bigger problem. Shoot, yeah, how am I gonna deal with you? Okay. Mager's gonna go here. We need Hakan nearby to swing on this as soon as we can. Hopefully we get a couple characters who can go before this. If this is their first character in order, this might turn into a bad time. We're gonna need you. Let's see, Fesselt needs to just go distract this other one over here. 17 armor, so you can hold out there for at least a little bit. Gris. We're gonna push down this way. Fesselt's gonna distract that. These will all follow slowly. Gris, come help deal with this thing. So that I can safely put Eirik and Yrsa down in here somewhere. It really depends on the enemy's turn order, but let's see how this pans out. Okay, who's first? You, then the problem one. And we can't get Hakan to the problem one in time. How far can the problem one move? The problem one can't get to us actually this turn, so we can actually just let it do something. That's okay, then. Why is its movement so low? Strange. Strange. Whatever. We're not going to question it. These clowns don't hold a candle to the Rav. We'll see. I think I should be okay. I just need to make sure I deal with this effectively, but... You go to there and turn. I'll have to let this walk in on us. Ooh, and you're going to start by doing damage to Eirik? I mean, that could be worse, in all honesty. We're going to use some willpower. Nope, it's not that. Hakan's just gonna murder this thing on his way to doing other stuff. Oh wait, that's further than you could move when I checked your things. That's not good. Or is it? Or did I miscalculate? I think I miscalculated. Shit. That's really bad that Hakan took so much damage right there. We don't have anyone left who's strong enough to really make a dent in this thing without us doing significant damage to it. Ow. Hakan's gonna die this fight. Well, not die, but he's definitely gonna get injured. I don't know if there's... Is there anything I can do about any of this? Who's next? You? I can't believe I fucked that up. That's so bad at the start. I mean, we're gonna be okay, but it's rough. Assault, you swing down here, but you are gonna continue. You're gonna just taunt this. You don't say. Who's next? You, who we don't need to worry about, and you, who we don't need to worry about. And then this thing, which we just recently damaged. Okay, so we've got some time before anything else can do anything to us. I don't want you to walk through the coals, though. So instead, just make that thing not as much a concern. Shower helped? Oh, that's fantastic, love. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, Hakan can't do much in this situation. I mean, I could run. Is that really going to help him, though? Probably not. We could sunder. He's still gonna die next turn, unless I can do... Got 2 characters left who can hit this. Maybe we can slag and burn this thing again. Ow. Eric could run in, but that's not good. So you're gonna do 5 damage to Hakan. When does this thing go? Next, and it'll finish him off. Fuck. Okay. I mean, that's that, right? There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Having a great day and definitely loving your inner voice vibes these days. Well, that's fantastic, HCAN. That's wonderful. I'm glad you're having such a positive experience with yourself like that. That's wonderful. I've been trying to work on my inner voice recently. Yeah, okay, Hakan's down. Fuck. This fight was definitely manageable. I mean, it still is. I don't think we're going to lose, but I could have done this without taking that injury, I think. I'm just gonna keep provoking this for now. Is that just the way the game is punching the audio, or does it... Are you all hearing the voice lines, or are they coming out of my... No, there's no way that some of the game audio would be coming through my headset, and some of it would be coming through my computer speakers, would it? That would be really weird. You can hear them? Okay. For some reason, they just sound like they're very much like in front of me, coming from... They're just oddly muffled, but it sounds the same. Who's a concern right now? You're at 12, you're at 12. So you're at 13. So you're actually still the biggest concern. This thing's taunted and you don't go for a long time. think Maugre will actually, for the moment, just put a couple damage on this thing. Now you get to hit both the things that are, I was just saying, are worrisome. Next is you back there, but we just put some damage on you, so that's good. We're gonna give some rallying to Maugre. That's okay. Now Gris can... damage on that thing. Okay, now that that's down to 10-8, I don't really need to worry about locking it down as much. So we can just smack it. That's alright. You go next. I think I'm gonna try. It's 90% chance, come on. Okay, there we go. Now Yrsa can, hopefully, slag and burn right there to hit all three of these. This one's low, it's probably gonna... She'll only lose 2 strength, though. Keep rallying characters, I think. Oh, okay, that's fine. So wait, we got a 7 here, 5, 4, 1, 8, 8, 10, 10. So there's a couple 10s left that are the biggest concerns that we have. We can put 3 damage on that one right now. Oh, you're going to try and summon? Okay. I don't think I can finish you off before you get that off anyway, so I'm not even gonna try. Actually, just to see if it's possible, can I just like taunt you out of that? Does me taunting you stop you from doing your summon? Probably not. Hey, Delicate, welcome in. Good to see you. This one still has 17 armor, that's kind of a pain. What's going on today? Not too much. Playing some more Banner Saga, which... Actually, I'm not... This might be the first time you've dropped in since we've started playing Banner Saga. We've played it for... This is our 3rd night with it now, I think, but... Yeah, you 3 are kind of the priority here. What if I were to... Where can you hit from right there? Can you hit this corner? No. You could hit these 2 again. Which might be good enough, actually. Okay, okay. I can handle that, that's fine. Gotta find some opportunity to get some damage on this one. Well. We can put 5 damage on this, which puts 1 on that. Oh, you're going again? Doesn't seem like taunting this did anything to it. Okay. Let's just wear your armor down. It's gonna smack her, as expected. That's okay. Now she's going to pick up a couple kills right here, I think. But alright, this should damage this one, and kill both of those. That goes next. It's just an 8-10, so that's not that big a deal. Although it is the strongest thing they have now, the one that just got summoned. I'm just gonna keep rallying her. She's super useful. That's completely fine. Oh, and Gris can immediately put 6 damage on this thing, rendering it essentially useless. Okay, so the only thing we're really concerned about is this one, with its 8 damage left. When do you go? Not until after some people. Okay, that's fine then. Got 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, okay, so we're in a good position here. Pick away this thing's armor since it's so hefty. You concern right now? I'm just gonna step Mogger up here. Just to block so that this thing can't run in and do anything annoying. Oh, yours actually goes next. She can actually, they'll hit those 3. Perfect. So now who's the concern? Still you at 6, but not by much. Essentially, at this point, nothing's really concerned. We'll put some points on you, because I need to give you some kills, anyway. Because as I was saying before the fight, these 2 are still the priority. Because you're the priority, it's probably smart to just give you a kill now, when we can. Mogger doesn't need any kills. Neither is yours, so I just picked up a couple. So she picked up a couple this fight. We put 1 on Gris. I'd like another 1 on Gris if we can. And some on Facile would be perfect as well. So you take that one there. That's fine. I also have to deal with this, because this is the strongest thing they have left. You don't really need any kills. Neither do you. Actually, giving Yrsa one more would be nice, because then she'd be ready to level up whenever I have the renown for it, which will not be for a while, but... do I take one here with you, and then just take the last one with her and call it a day? It's probably fine, actually. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy's being pushed back all the way down the line. I'd like to stick around and loot for some items, hopefully, but we are in rough shape. And so we're going to pull back. Not bad. That'll get us one more level up somewhere. Should. Camp, please. How much of an injury did it give to Khan? That's the question. Did it give him a full 6? It did. So now these two are both injured. We've got 19 points, which is enough to level up. Actually be enough to level up one of our level 3 characters if we really wanted to. But I think we'll level up you next. You're ready, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. You need one more. You need 2 more. You need 2 more. I said you were ready. Lude needs 2 more. Okay. And you will need 3 more once we level you up. And you'll need 4 more, but you're also very injured. Toss 1 rest day in. What does that leave us with? I think it should be 3 left to go on Bercy and 5 to go on Hakan. We've got Gunnulf, we've got Luden. I mean, Hakon's very strong as a character, but like I don't think we're screwed without him. Alright. This is still a very effective team. Let's toss 1 more rest in. Head out. Deep inside the woods, you get the distant sense that dredge have more or less surrounded you and in great numbers. Their dark shapes create unsettling patterns as they slide between the trees in every direction. This is not as bad as it could have been if you hadn't taken out a good portion of them already, you think to yourself. True. You call Morg around. Any ideas? We're going to wait them out, get the others ready to fight. Any ideas? Yeah, pray to whatever god you like. There's more of them waiting on the other side of the woods than we've seen so far. We're seriously outnumbered, especially if we wait. Yrsa appears unexpectedly. What if, she says, patting her arrows knowingly, you could set part of the woods on fire to draw their attention while you escape, or try to draw them into a trap? Was this your idea, you ask? She shrugs innocently. Fight right as usual, wait and see if they disperse, create a forest fire's attraction, draw them into the woods and set them on fire, lure them into the woods without the fire. The game has very specifically mentioned that our Varl don't like fire either, so I think drawing them in and setting the fire while we're in the woods is probably not the best plan. Let's do the distraction. You escort Yrsa about an hour's trek to the far edge of the trees, where she sets up a few soaked rags in key locations with a volley of flaming arrows. The rags catch in dramatic fashion, setting the area up in flames despite the thickening snow. You hightail back to the caravan, where Margot's already reporting the dredger heading towards the fires. Yrsa cackles with delight, all but reinforcing the nickname the Varl have given her as the Witch. Fair. After a long half hour, the numbers have thinned. We better get out of here before that really spreads, suggests Margot. Break through the trees and plow into the dredge who remained behind, hoping to cut through them before the others notice. Dredge line the battlefield opens drawn. A fight seems inevitable. Take a quick head count. 970 of them. So we have an advantage. Nervous glance amongst the enemy ranks. We charged last time. And other than if we hadn't made a silly mistake, it would have gone a lot better for us. So, and we still won. So I think we'll charge this time again. Do I tap in Luden for anyone? Luden's pretty effective. Impale's good. Is it better than having Eirik tossing out extra willpower to everybody, though? Even with Eirik willpowering, we still ran out of willpower on Yrsa last round, right? You're at 6 out of 9, technically, if we leveled you up. You're at 7 out of 9. We can keep Eirik in for one more fight, at least, I think. Ganolf's a little weaker than... We can't promote, unfortunately. We don't have enough renown. Ganolf's a little weaker than Hakan. Right, a 915 instead of a... What's Hakan? An 1116, I think? Yeah. We should be okay. What are they going to send at us? Oh, just those 4 enemies? Although, as I mentioned earlier, 4 enemy, like lower numbers of enemies can actually be annoying because they're going to go more often than we go, right? 2012? Oh my god. Is that... Okay. Well, this has to walk past them, hopefully. Where can we set up? I wonder if it's better... You're not going to be able to get past them easily, so I think we can actually start off toe-to-toe with this big thing. I want Gunolf right here. Here's in behind. Assault will be attempting to get where he can taunt this one. This seems okay. So this goes first. Then this one, but it can't get past any of them, so that's fine. Then these two. Okay, so this is fine. We can open with Logger, bring the pain. You're gonna shield slam, which sends him back. You can't actually... Is it too aggressive? Yeah, because they can hit. Do I step you up on this thing? Who's next? You are, and you can get to that edge. But you can't get to this edge. they set me up perfectly. How far can you... What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to move you forward 3 spots to get you to hit there. But then immediately after that, one of them is going to go. And the other one of them is going to go. Are you going to get murdered if I step you forward that far? Let's try it. That's 3 damage. It's okay. This one can easily come up and do 3 damage to her too, though. Yeah, Irsa might go down this first round. But we're in really good shape otherwise, so I think it'll be okay. No, you're not worth rallying right now. Wait, unless... She won't if I just stand Eirik on the other spot that she could get hit. Who's rallyable right now? You all still have more willpower than you are supposed to have, so just end the turn. Now Eirik will take some damage, but that's okay. Beautiful. This thing goes soon. But it's only at 14 now, so it's not nearly as big a deal. It's okay. Let's see, Mauger's kind of squeezed out of the fight at the moment. It's probably... none of you are very... Probably become useful if I run this way sooner than if I go that way. Oh, yep, okay, well she still went down. I tried. What are you, a 9-6? No, you're a 9-6. What are you, a 11 something? It's okay. 11-8, 14-11. You're gonna pull back and rally. Okay, we need to get damage on you immediately. What do we got left here? You're an 11-8, you're a 10-5, you're a 10-10, you're a 14-11. So you're the most annoying thing. We're gonna malice you because there's no way you'll ever be able to hit. Fassil's 18 armor. Roger can now... You're just gonna have to keep tempesting and chipping away. These enemies. You're next. You can actually do damage to him, unfortunately. Ow. That's okay. You could return more damage back, though. Oh, interesting. So usually the coals expire when it gets back to Yrsa's turn. I guess because it'd be OP if you could just cover the whole battlefield with all these coals that do 1 strength damage when enemies walk across them. But I guess if she's down and it never goes back to her turn, these don't reset after a round of combat. So they stay permanently if she gets knocked down. Which is kind of unusual. I'm just going to keep rotating through here and keeping this thing occupied. Who is next? You are? Just do 6 damage to that. Which means now you just keep split armor over here. Gris is losing this one-on-one slowly. Slowly but surely. Which is okay. We've got this fight still, I'm pretty confident. But it might be time for you to actually step back and let somebody else... Or actually, what it might be time for you to do is step over here, battering ram this into the coals. Haha. Suck it. Should have done that a turn sooner, in all honesty. It's a 5-1, 5-4, 5-5, 11-10. So this big thing's now our only real concern. Fasolt's been keeping it very well occupied, though, and I will continue to do so. I think I want to swing Mauger around this side. So actually, let's use all your energy to run you over there. Rally. Oh, you're doing something different? Oh my god, you're gonna... Okay, well that's something that you just did. Why did that one pass? Strange. It's okay though. I'm playing on hard. Yes, I am playing on hard currently. That is correct. Gunnulf. Oh my god, Chris is in rough shape. And he's actually going to go down to this thing next turn. Shoot, that's okay. Gonna have 2 more injuries after this fight. Okay, so after this combat, we're gonna have at least 4 injuries total. That's more than enough that I'll be willing to put a solid 4 or 5 days of rest in at camp just to get everybody back on their feet. It's honestly kind of what I was waiting for. I usually try and have there be more than just like one injury. You're gonna summon. If that summon succeeds, that could actually be an issue for us. I don't think anyone can get there in time, though, which is a problem. We need to start clearing stuff, I guess, so that when this next thing comes in, we're not... I don't want to put both the kills on you. Let's rest for a second. It's okay. I can pick up an extra kill here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Take that out. This is gonna summon. And it's going very next. It's gonna put some damage on Mauger, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna do our best to finish off everything that's left, and so that we can take out this thing just en masse. Alright, you're gonna put some damage there. That won't stop Mauger from walking down here and finishing this off. So that we're in pillage to deal with the last one. Don't give it to Fassel. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemies push back all the way down the line. I'd love to stay, but again, my characters are pretty battered. Need to get out of here and find an opportunity to rest people up. But see, that was a good illustration of what I meant by, because of the way the turn order works, even a group of like smaller enemies can sometimes be more trouble, because their big strong one there got a ton of turns off, which is what. And I was also very aggressive with my Ursa positioning. She kind of got wrecked because I ran her up so far, but gotta know when to call it a day. Nice work, Raph. Thank you, HKen. I appreciate that. Oh no, we gotta stop in camp. I just said that. Is this gonna be 6 days for all of them? I assume so. Now, okay, so currently, how I kind of... Oh no, Ursa's only injured for 2 days. Okay, that's useful. So we're gonna rest at least 2 days, because that'll get her and Bercy back. And then we'll have more than enough characters to fill out a roster again. So we could potentially even wait on resting some more beyond that, right? So let me rest the 2. See what the roster looks like in terms of team comps I could put together. So do we have 17? Ooh, see. 15 is what I need to get a character to level 4. I'm tempted to put somebody up to level 4. Maybe like Gunnulf. I could also get Bercy up to 3. I think I'll do this. Especially with Hakan down. Having Gunnulf stronger definitely benefits us. As sort of a backup high strength character. Just finished the Run We Run armor quests, and Merweb just pulled out her gun and shot the guy wearing your armor. Like to test if the armor was good enough, you mean? Like one of those classic scenes? That would be... Yeah, that's amazing. Merweb is fantastic. So Gris and Hakan are now injured. But we can still run this. Oh, and we have Bercy now, too. So Bercy could even go in instead of somebody. Luden, maybe. Weren't you 7 out of 9 before? Do characters who sit idle get a little bit of experience? Or potentially? And the guy you were in a contest with didn't do as well as you did? Oh no. When the boss shoots you to test the armor, but you didn't do a good job? my my parents really like I don't remember what it's called, but it's a reality show that's about like forging. So like people have these challenges to make like these different intricate like knives and cool things, and they have to forge them, and then the judges judge them as you expect on a reality show. They should make a reality show though where you have to make your own armor and then wear it to test it. They shouldn't. I mean, it's terribly dangerous, but that would be quite the show. The real survivor. You can't. It's gonna happen. That's the true end result of late stage capitalism. Is we'll work our way back to the blood sports for money, and it'll be horrific and isn't really something I should be joking about, but. What did I just say? I don't need to rest anymore, right? The 2 was enough? That's what I determined? Hakan's now down to 2. So if we get somebody else injured, we'll do a couple more rests. Hakan will be back. We'll just kind of keep rotating through. Hopefully we can get through some fights without getting any injuries. That would also be ideal, right? It'd be nice if we could... Well, it's partially... The reason we've been getting so many injuries is because I've been aggressive with my tactics, too. If I wasn't charging in and I was doing the more reserved decisions in the strategic battles, I'd be getting easier fights when we got into the tactics battles, which then would hopefully result in people not going down. Or at least us being able to do the second fights for the items and then people go down, right? That's the one big issue with this hard playthrough so far, is that we're very low on items. We've only got 1 for this whole roster at the moment, which is rough. But now we've arrived at Ridgehorn. Squad marching in. Gosh, this is ominous with like essentially no BGM and just the sound of the wagons rolling and the wind blowing in the background. You're finally awake. I hope we don't get attacked by a dragon here shortly. I'm not prepared for fighting a dragon, I don't think. Sorry, just remind you, Skyrim. No worries. It's a great meme. I love You're Finally Awake. I love Arrow to the Knee. Skyrim memes are fantastic. What is this mess about? Looks like a full-scale battle happened, and recently. But only dredge bodies remain. Maybe we'll see something from the tower. Have Varl search the buildings and make sure there's no dredge waiting to spring on us. On it. And don't set up a camp or make a fire. We'll take a look and then get out of here before anything else goes wrong. You mean more wrong. Shut up, Luden. Fucking Luden. So we can adjust our heroes, which we don't really, we were just in camp recently. We don't really have anything to do in here, I don't think, other than look at them again. Oh, actually, this should be on somebody else, I guess, since Hakon's injured and can't get any benefit out of it. Knockback on strength attacks greater than 5. So, I mean, I think Gunnulf is pretty obviously... I forgot to spend your points. I was like, I didn't think you were still at 15 there. I mean, Gunnulf's the obvious choice for that. He's the only one who has... Yrsa, when she stands still and people have a lot of armor shredded, can actually put out some big numbers too. But I think we'll put that on Gunnulf for now. Also, I really love... This is our first time really getting to see anything other than like a standard village, but like this old Varl architecture is really cool. Just like this big, like column, like square tower, and then these like long, narrow paths down. Just a very sort of neat setup here. Let's check the tower. Let's go in and see what there is to see. It's gonna be a battle. The game is telling us. Gosh, Bercy's only 1 point better than Luden, and I feel like I like Luden's abilities better. Oh, you're only 1 point better because Luden has leveled up more than you have. That makes sense. Fasolt's ready to level up again. You just did. You're ready to level up again. You're ready to level up. You need 2 more to hit 4. You need 3 more. So I could send you and you get kills on these two, hopefully, if we get the opportunity. You can also send Luden in to get a couple of kills here and there. Khan's gonna fall behind here. It's okay. What did I say you were at? You were at 8 out of 9 already, though. Yeah. We'll stick with this team composition. We need renown so badly. We have so many characters ready to level up. That's another thing that we would have more of if we were a little more cautious in our strategy and could take some of those secondary fights. We'd be getting more renown from those as well. Oh hey! You can see Ubin in this battle scenery, peeking out from the stairs. What do we got here? What a weird... Who's this over here in the corner? Hello. So what are we dealing with here? We've got 6 slingers. One defender. And 1 vicious grunt. The battlefield is kind of divided up into some weird things. I kinda... I mean, we want to deal with this grunt as quickly as possible, I think. Our 2 tankiest characters are going to go this way. Right in the front. Probably backed up by Yrsa, who's going to be dropping fire over them. And then our high damage characters are going to swing around this way, where they hopefully will be not getting shot as much. I don't know. I don't know if splitting up here is the right strategy. We'll give it a try. And we're already getting in each other's way. However, start off with a big ol' swing here by Gunnulf to make this thing essentially a non-issue. really do anything at the moment. You're going soon. You're not for a while. We need to leave room for Bercy to get around us here, though, so you're going to run into here. You're going to have to move as quick as you can. You're going to try to get in the way, of course. Ah, yeah, see, I remember. This is not wide enough. I do actually remember this map vaguely now. This is not wide enough for 2 characters, so sending both of these over this way was actually probably not... Although, what's your range? They can't move through that area very fast either. What if I actually just, like, fall back and draw them through here? What if we do that? I wonder if it'd actually be beneficial to just kill this so it's not doing anything to us during that time frame as well. I probably will actually. I'll have Bercy I'll give Bercy a kill on this, and then we'll just try to draw all this stuff in here. Let's see if we can leave some coals that they'll have to walk across. Is anybody low on willpower yet? No. Actually, we could have Eirik take this out. Need to move. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Are we gonna try to pull them all through this gap? Am I gonna try to run up on them at some point? You don't go for a while. Let's sit you right here for a second. Chill over here by Ubin. She took some damage from that, unfortunately. It doesn't go for a while yet, though. Chill for now. We'll need one big swinger back this way. Gunnulf is going to come back around. These two will stay kind of over here on the flank. Yeah, they're all moving in this way. I really don't mind that, to be honest. Where can you get to? Yeah, I wouldn't want to move you any closer, though. Oh, right. Yeah, the slingers will run away if they, when they take damage, they'll start to flee. Ow. She's taking some hits standing here, though. I don't have anyone who can heal. Do I want to try to charge Bercy around here? He's going to get murdered when he gets into range from all of them. I think we chill for now. can't get quite close enough for that yet. They keep alternating. Like the next one, if one of these 9s or this 10 gets up here in range, they're gonna deal a ton of damage to her. Although this is gonna be stepping up here soon, so she's gonna have to move back shortly anyway. Let's put Mauger here. See if we can maybe steal some aggro. Gunelf needs to get over here too. Now we don't want anything to get her. When do you go in again next? Both Mocker and Fasselt are first, so they can wall you off. So if you step back here just enough to give them some roots in here, you can also if I do that, Mauger's gonna not be able to get in. Neither will Fasselt. So what I need to actually do is I shouldn't have moved you when I did. That's okay. We can just lay some coals there for whatever tries to step in. I think I am going to start charging Bercy around the side. Because we're gonna step Fasselt and Mauger in here to get in the way of this thing. These things will all start wailing on them, but if they're wailing on them, that means they're not hitting Bercy. And if they turn to hit Bercy, that means they're not wailing on them, right? So we can... I wonder if I should have kept Gunelf going that way too. I do want to let this advance a little further, right? What's the range on your Malice? You could hit that from there. It goes up to 2 away, so if you... it's really not that far. So you would need to be... I could stand you here and you could Malice it. Step you in 1. You can Malice the big thing. It's okay. Stand Mauger here. If they're blocking that, yeah, if they're blocking that off, Gunelf's gonna need to run around. Now you can fairly safely stand... I don't know how safe it is actually, but... What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can be back here, and you can still land a shot there. Yeah, you come this way. Continue rallying her. Okay, you're gonna come around this side? Ooh, and just do damage, okay. That's rough. You're going after Ursa? Shoot, Ursa's down again. Okay. Gotta start chipping away at this thing's armor. I think it's going to be okay, but I sort of botched this fight. I was too indecisive about what I was doing with my units over here. Now they actually have a very ideal position for this many ranged units. Once we make it around the corner, we'll be able to really get in on them. Like, Gunolf's going to tear these things to shreds once he actually gets in there. But we need to get him in there, and it's going to be a couple of turns before that happens. We will need to... And we'll need to rally him so he can keep moving far each turn. Interesting. And that's okay. You're down to 9 already? Or down to 6 armor? Bercy's about to get on. I might actually lose this. We may have to load and redo this fight completely. This has not been very well managed by me. Although, as people start to go down, the characters I left are going to get more turns, and as I mentioned, Gunolf will tear things to shreds once he gets in there. So if Gunolf's getting multiple turns pretty quickly, Bercy's going to need to move to the side, but he's going to be able to do that, so that's fine. Let's just charge Gunolf right in there. You're going to keep rallying. Jesus. Okay. I didn't need to use that point. Charge Bercy in here. 40% chance? Deflect, I figured. Those are going to explode if I still stay standing on them. So you can back off to here. We'll taunt this though. See if we can pull it up onto the exploded tile. Start chipping this thing down so it's not less of a concern. Oh, Bercy, you're still alive? I was actually kind of hoping you would die before. This is rough. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Who's next? You back there. You're only 6. Run Gunolf into here. Okay, they're starting to target Gunolf, but that's okay. Honestly, at this point, Eirik, you need to be in range of the goings-on. Oh, Bercy gets to come in here and play. Who do we hit? Who's going sooner? Of the ones that we can target. Not down yet. They're just chipping away the armor. I know many of you can finish him. How far can you get, Gunolf, in a charge? Pretty far. I think we actually back you up for a second. We let those explosions go off. then we use our last rally, because Gunnulf's going to be the hero here, hopefully. They're working on Mauger. I really don't want to step across this strength damage stuff. And again... Actually, if I put 4 points of damage on you, and then Gunnulf charges in and does damage to these things... It's worth it. I guess it's only 2 points because you took damage, but that's okay. There we go. Just like that, we're now down to... Why doesn't everything display? There we go. Now we're down to a 9-2, 4-6, an 8-1, a 9-6. Yeah. Now they've all been hit enough that we're okay. You're going to keep rallying Gunnulf, though, so Gunnulf can do more Tempests. You actually need to just back off of these. Who's priority? 6 and 6 are the two priorities. We can't hit both of them. The one with the more armor is the higher priority of the two. Hey, you moved in range of Vyric? Perfect, thank you. Oops, don't end, don't end. No, please don't end. Gunnulf's a monster. Unstoppable. Nice. Oh, and now we're in pillage. In that case... He's so OP. He was extra OP in this scenario, like... Just because of the way it panned out where everyone else was dead, so he got so many turns in a row. Like, normally if he walked in there, he'd do that first Tempest to take out 2 enemies. But then he would get picked down before he got a next turn again. So it was just because I let everybody else die first. But he's still extremely effective. That said, how many kills did you pick up this round, Gunnulf? I can probably afford to put another one on one of these two characters. So I think I'm just going to move you here. We're going to see if we can get Eirik in range to finish this thing off. I should have done some armor splitting on you while I had the chance. I'll do it right now, though. Split 2 armor there. Which means Eirik, if you use 1 willpower, should be able to finish this fight off. Okay, dope. Jesus. I mean, it worked. We're definitely going to need to do some resting. Because we got, what, 3 injuries this fight? 4 injuries? 3 injuries, I think. Yeah. And 10 renown. You lean on a crumbled wall, watching endless waves of dredge marching below. Satisfied, Akan? Mauger asks. The vast number of dredge remind you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Mauger stands over the bodies of a man and a woman. Think the slag came up here for those two? Asked Mauger, waving his bloodied weapon in their direction. Why would anyone be here? Any idea who they are? Search them. Why would anyone be here? No clue, says Mauger. They're definitely not dressed for it. Something wrong about all this. The girl is definitely dead, but a frown crosses his face as he bends an ear to the man's chest. This one's still breathing. Clank of metal reaches you from the courtyard below, muffled by the thick snow. You curse. Quick, back down. Bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the varl below. Oh, and it forces us into a fight immediately. We might have to load and redo this fight better, because I don't know if we can win a fight with our current party. We could just try to retreat, actually. Seriously consider what you're about to do. As the caravan flees, it will undoubtedly take heavy losses, the enemy nipping at your heels. On the other hand, sometimes escape is a better plan than a complete massacre. Run for it. Caravan wars beat a hasty retreat. You can only hear the desperate battle cries of those who have fallen behind. Unfortunate. 18 fighters, 114 varl. The choice of a coward. Jesus. Leave me alone, game. I have a lot of injuries. I probably could have... Well... I wonder if I could have just taken the easiest fight option. Just like the hold off and take a small fight. Who was uninjured, though? Gunnulf would have been fresh. Maugr would have been fresh. Eirik would have been fresh. Luden would have been fresh. Just those four. Those 4 and 2 injured characters might be able to win a fight. Maybe I shouldn't have retreated so hastily. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I look down, dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. Can I still roll back? I potentially could. I'm not sure when I'll get a chance here. But it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really, unless you want to wade into that valley we're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hakan, I think you should take a look at this. Nearby, the man has been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right, I knew his look was familiar. Spellweavers and Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they know something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. So, we have, in passing, heard mention of the Menders in this universe. We know that they weave the Great Tapestry in Arborang, which is supposedly able to tell the future. So we know they're magical people of some variety. Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get it. Oh, I already read that. But first we need to rest. Can I rest? I agree, let's decide how we would defend this dump in case they attack again. Each day we wait for the dredge are going to pile up. How many will there be tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hakan, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If Varl fall, if anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. Oh, I think that means if a character goes down in this fight, we lose them, potentially. Take the rest, let's make a plan. Luden, what would you do? We wait for now, let's make this place defensible. Another face becomes a singular deep scowl. That's the worth of my opinion, isn't it? You had already decided what you were going to do, any opportunity to insult me. I'm leaving. Freeze to death in this tomb if you like. Be reasonable for once, Luden. I am the reasonable one. You want to wait until there's no chance of escape? I won't. Luden barely keeps himself in check. If it were any colder, you'd be able to see the steam rising from his head as he stomps towards his fighters. I think he's really going to try it. Do we let him? I don't like this at all. I'm gonna lose so many characters. We don't have anyone available to fight. Or maybe we do. We're leaving too, just wanted to show him who's in charge. Fuck it. I'll get the Varl on their feet, just don't let that idiot leave before we're ready. Temper your pride, Hakan. It won't be worth a damn thing in the grave. Can I have an opportunity to see where I could load to? When was the last autosave? Not yet. We're ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking, wear them down, break through the front lines and don't stop. Send the shield bearings forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard and drive them off, send a diversion to draw their attention and escape. Fight defensively, I guess. A line of shield bearers, we might be able to force their way over the narrow pass and put us in a much better position. Could be a safe option, but it depends on exactly how many are out there. Let's try it. Your shield bangers gather at the front of the group and push forward through the bashing maces and exploding shrapnel. With a few casualties, the caravan is across the land bridge. Now it just remains to fight your way out. As Margaret predicted, they surround you from every direction, and you start cracking heads as soon as the shields give way to the crush of enemies pushing past. Game, I would like an opportunity to load and reflect upon my mistakes. What time is it right now? Last save was day 44 at 21:37, which was 30 minutes ago. Did that fight take 30 minutes? What day is it currently? We can't see what day it is currently. If I roll back 30 minutes, is that... Did that fight take that long? I've worked my way into a horrible position here. I should probably attempt to jump back just a smidge. That fight must have taken that long, because this is a picture of Ridgehorn, so like we know that we were... Yeah, let's go back there. Okay, so we are right before that fight. We still don't have an opportunity to rest to get these two healed up. That's okay. As we saw in this fight, I think this group can do well in this fight. I just need to not make poor decisions with them. Let's try it again. Okay. So our strat last time didn't work because we can't really run multiple Varl through this gap here. I think I'm going to play it... I'm going to start it out similar. I think I'm just not going to be as indecisive, and instead of having the group that I sent on this side, like, hem and haw and come this way and then eventually decide to wrap around, I'm just going to have them go hard from the start. And we're going to attempt to catch them... Catch, like, a couple of these ones more in the open. Maybe push these ones up more aggressively, actually. Like you, yeah. If Assault, I think we'll push up aggressively that way. Magra's going to come around this side. These three will stay over here. If Assault will push up aggressively, Yrsa will still be raining the fire arrows in. But that's all that can really fit in this gap. These three are going to go hard around this flank. How hard? How hard is hard? Do I... Yeah, let's use willpower right away. They get an attack off early, that's okay. Putting it up similar to last time. You're a 6/7. See, if I get you in range of any of these other ranged characters, they're gonna do significant damage to you. So I still gotta think about, like, range is 5, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can shoot there or there. You can't really shoot that character. But leaving some stuff there would actually be not useless, I don't think. Nobody needs to be inspired yet. They'll put a point on Bercy. 3 points on Bercy. That's a little annoying. Auger's hustling. As is Gunnulf. Don't really want to get shot by this thing. When do you go next? After Fasalt. So putting stuff in front of you is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably not good. I'd like to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could stand here, actually. Put some stuff right there. Okay, it's 4 damage, that's rough, but it's... we gotta keep rallying the ones who are running around the edge for now so they can move faster. You about to finish her off? No. She's gonna need to back off soon, though, because... this thing is not really a concern. But it's gonna follow us. So I don't need to pay attention to it. Okay, you're attacking him, that's fine. Now if Assault can get up in here... Ooh, well, why would you path... Are you serious? Why would you path that way and not go over and up? You could have avoided 1 dam, whatever, it's fine. It'll be fine. I hope. You don't go for a bit. Mara's gonna swing around. How much damage? You're gonna do 7 damage to that already. If Magar smacks it at all, you'll probably kill it. Like, Gunnulf will probably kill it. Actually, wait, if Magar smacks it, will it run away? Yes. Perfect. When does it go? Then it's only an 8 though. I think I charge Gunnulf at this group as aggressively as possible. Similar to last time. I could have got 1 square less and actually smacked that thing harder. I probably should have. It's okay. Shoot. Next is you. Then you. It's okay. Percy's like, Should you be leaving me alone with like 2 things back here? It's fine. He's gonna do his best to handle those. Oh, they're gonna do their best to handle him though. Interesting. Do I malice this again? Just to keep it from doing anything annoying? Probably, yeah. Actually, 10 against 15. Oh, but he could shield slam and knock me back. It's the problem. I don't want to get knocked through those coals. Percy's gonna die soon. Where did you just throw those? Oh, they're there. Okay. But now... Can't Tempest anything yet, but Gunulf is in on the enemy. What can you do? I don't really want to put you in range of anything. I'm trying to get through this fight without anybody going down. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Percy's very low already. This thing's going next. But if we can barely creep through this with... Or at least what's... We have 2 injuries currently. And I think we have 3 extra characters. So we could take 1 injury and I think still have a full squad. Maybe? So I'd like to get through this with at least... Or at most 1 injury. Because then we can still have a full healthy squad in the next fight. So with that said, you probably need to... They could still... If they walked up to here, they'd be in range. I think you need to make sure anything that comes in there can't do it for free. You're gonna take 1 damage? No, they're gonna do armor shred. That's fine. Realistically, Eirik, you're not going to be a help heading up in this way right now. You need to actually head over here and help take care of these 2 things that we tried to run past because we were being... And actually, you're going to go close to the edge just in case you might get lucky and draw some fire. It's okay. Bercy's next. You go next. You will kill Bercy if you get a chance to. Which means we step here and we Tempest, because Tempest is guaranteed a point of damage, at least. Oh, you went after Gunulf. Okay. Gunulf's getting low. Oh, they're going to chip him down. He's not going to be able to do some big hits. That's okay. This thing... Oh, we don't have the coals directly behind us now, so it's okay if we accidentally take a shield smash here. So we can start chipping away at this thing's armor. Oh, okay, they decided to finish Bercy. That's going to explode soon, so we can't touch that. I was going to rest for a turn. 3 damage on Gunulf is annoying. Smack that thing. It's okay. This is tough. Actually, it's not the end of the world. Who's next? You are, though, and you're strong. You're gonna do... You could do 3 more damage to Golf, in theory. Do I risk her taking some damage here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To put a little hit here and there. She's got 6. She's got 6. If I bring this thing down to... Oh, but the thing has 3 willpower left. It can do a lot of damage. Do I risk Yrsa? Let's be real. If I'm going to take a... If I need to run someone in combat with an injury, Yrsa's a good choice because I don't use her actual, like, strength attack very much. I'm constantly doing the fire arrow stuff. So... I think... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think if I run her... here... in order to deal a couple damage to this and a couple damage to that. I think that's worthwhile. Those exploded. You're gonna finish Yrsa? Yeah, that's okay. We just established that that was okay. That said, Bercy went down. Mauger's strong enough for this. I think we actually do now charge Eirik up in here. Again, we got a little caught in between with him deciding which way to take him. But I think it's going to be okay to just charge him up in here now. I think you want to just keep stripping armor off that because we're going to need to be able to do damage to it. Augur needs to try and handle these 3 things, I guess, by himself. Well, thank you for doing that and not what you could have done. We can't get anybody... Because of the way the gaps are set up, we can't, like, get anybody on these things. Shoot. I might have to load again. I think I might have played this even worse than the last fight. Whatever, we can Tempest. Oh, we accidentally killed... Oh. So we killed this one, but now it's just stuck doing the... I mean, it's forward, so it's not the moonwalk, but... This dead enemy is now glitched out, just walking in place. That's something that's happening. Who's next? You over there. Let's get Eirik up in here and start, no, not rally. Put some damage on that. Burn the willpower point, we're just gonna poke this thing. Okay, so that thing with 9 that just attacked is their last strong thing left, but we need to get somebody on it or it's gonna tear us to pieces. These last 2 pulls I put here are actually protecting our enemies. Yeah, this fight was not very well done either. Almost gonna go down soon. Ow, why would you... Again, the pathing over the damage is... Oh, and the deflect, of course. Okay, at least it walked over that. else about to go down. Soonish. We can't get on that 9-9 at all. I think we've lost this fight, actually. Like, we legit lost it. Maybe. So I can just get really lucky. Okay. Well, a point of damage there is better than nothing. Gunnel's down. That's 3 injuries again. Kind of screwed myself with Ursa's fire again. I'm doing it? No, we're gonna lose this fight. 100%. I appreciate the hype, though. I'm trying. I think we'll have to load again, but that's okay. We are playing on hard, so some lost combat should be expected. I mean, there's nothing you can really do at this point other than, I guess, tear down some enemy armor. Okay, that went down. You'll take 1 strength damage stepping in here. Two, actually, because you have to stand on both of them. God. Hello, Narian. Welcome in. Yes, you did indeed raid. Several hours ago. I hope your dinner was good. What am I gonna do here? I mean, at this point, this is worse than our previous attempt, actually. So maybe I should just... Do I play this out? I guess I'll play it out just to see how we do, but I'm probably going to be loading again anyway. Because this did not go very well. Maybe the strat is to send Ursa this side next time, and just as we're rotating, cover this with fire. Just so that if they do stand in there, they're just the ones that cluster in there are taking damage the whole time. Guess I'll just take this out without. Can't believe Eric's getting another turn yet again. Those coals are going to damage you next time, which is going to be... Split 3 armor on you. You going to take out Eric? You are. Deflect, of course. It was you had a honey thyme pork tenderloin with roasted potatoes and green beans. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. Oh. across that for some reason. You're low now. We need to get onto you, number 7. You're the priority. Just gonna finish this off. That one can't finish us either. Only one character can fit in here, though, is the problem. I wish there was a way to control the pathing. It seems to very much favor, like, going, like, this axis and then this axis, but, like, I'd like to be able to step up and then step over instead of walking on these coals. I guess we just rest and get a willpower back, right? This is gonna finish off... No, you're gonna go for him. Can you please finish off Fasolt? No, you're all just gonna chip down Augur? Son of a bitch. Fine, I'll move back over here. Okay, you're gonna run out that way. That works. They're onto my plan. They really don't want to finish off Fasolt at all. Okay, now it's pillage, which means we're gonna lose, and we're gonna lose quickly. Yep, okay, that's over. Let us try again. Normally play games while you watch streams, but today you just feel like chilling? Oh, sure, yep. That's, I mean, that it varies for me too. Sometimes I'll play games while watching streams, or sometimes I'll do productive things while watching streams, or sometimes I'll just hang out and do nothing. It really depends how I'm feeling. Now, do I try out the alternate strategy, or do I put Luden in and see if he can accomplish anything here? Let's put Luden in instead of Eirik. See how that works out for us. Give that a try. Oh, motive D. That's fine. I think I have water. Yeah, I do. Okay, so instead of what we just did last time, how can we be more effective? I didn't hate our start. I just, once all the enemy range units got clustered in here, it was a rough time. So instead, maybe we try to prevent that more and have you here. You're over here. You're over here. You two there, and these four on this side. Let's see how that goes. Alright, that's okay. Get a good start there. But then you move up in here and Ludin could just go finish that? Oh my god. I don't think I want to do that this early. You're gonna chill there for a second. This thing's gonna come forward, that's fine. Charge Bercy up in here. You're gonna step over there, that's actually beneficial for me. Assault charge in here. I'll do 5 damage to that. You're gonna go after her? Yeah, I expected that. It's okay. It's rough, but it's okay. When do you go again? We don't see you. When do you go again? Not for a bit. If I go here... Chill for a second. Ludin's gonna chill here for the moment. Percy could just end this. We don't want to do that. Oh, of course you're gonna shield slam. Actually, that's alright, because that... You got a couple of your own allies with that. This thing is really in the way. Should I just kill this? They'd all take more turns, but... It's really getting in my way, trying to position my characters around here. Ludin takes a hit, that's fine. Almost using all the willpower just to run all the way around. This map is just tough because the Varl are so big we can't move around. She's down already, that's annoying, but... Ow. You know, when you got Link's Awakening through the generosity of someone else, you never thought you'd played as many times as you have currently in your 4th playthrough? Oh wow, Asha, that's... Yeah, you're getting some good hours out of that. That's fantastic. I've heard very good things about Link's Awakening. Like the remake specifically. I've heard good things about the original too, of course, but... yeah, it's just... It takes so long to get people moved around here. They still all clustered into their spot. I'm not sure how I can play this fight better than I am. Unless I really do, like, sit back and force them to come to me. Maybe that's what I'll do next time if this doesn't pan out. Currently, we're doing okay, but not great. Taking some damage now. But Luden can also get up in here on these enemies. Bercy, you're just gonna chill for a second and rest. Did you go to when you want something easy but fun to play? Nice, nice. These explode in like a decent area, right? Do I just need to like back out and avoid them completely? That's probably the safest part. Luden's gonna die. He's gonna get murdered by all these things. Oh, they're going after Gunnulf too. That's probably smart of them. Okay. Now we can get Gunnulf in here doing some damage. Luden's starting to take hits, but I think it's okay. Who's next? You. Luden can't get away from you. So I need to somehow stop you from... Only 40% chance to hit? That's not good. I'll just do some armor break. Nice. Luden's at 1 health. Can he survive? Let's see, 8, who just went. 8, who's gone recently as well. 1, 2, 9. 5? Luden might actually be able to get out of this. Let's get Bercy swinging up in there too. Especially if we then... You're the next 8 to go. You're gonna go before Fasold goes, so I think actually... You can't really go anywhere else or do anything else. That's okay. Now this thing has such huge armor, I just need to be careful that I don't... Got 1 point. Do I want to Tempest something? If I Tempest, we're going to kill a couple things. Am I ready to kill a couple things? No, because this thing will start taking a ton of turns. I think what we do is we Tempest... Or we don't Tempest, we step in here with Gunnulf. We murder this. Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Luden's Impale is actually really good against these things because it makes it so that when they move, they take extra like bleed damage as they walk. But these things run away whenever they take damage anyway. So Luden's guaranteeing like a couple hits worth of damage, like extra ticks every time something. Yeah. Because you're down to 1, 3, 1, 1. This is the only thing left. We've got 2 decently strong characters at it. See if we can group a third in there. Okay. Ooh, they're picking away at Luden. That's okay. Ow. You son of a bitch. Gunnulf can... God, it's just not quite strong enough to hit this thing. Actually, wait. 12, 13, 11, 10... Yeah, we need to... We need to get this thing's armor down or nobody's going to be able to take it out. Not out of the woods yet. This is going much better, but we're not safe yet. Oh, you just died from the bleed anyway. That's fine. Bercy will be here to swap out with Gunnulf when we get the opportunity. That's okay, actually. Except you're just doing way too much damage to Gunnulf. It's okay. Gunnulf is gonna... I mean, I can't retreat at this point. Do I kill one of these? If I kill this... They're gonna have these 3, 4 things left. This thing's gonna be getting a lot of turns. I think we just keep chipping away at its armor for now. Luden's gonna willpower up in case we need him to walk in here and do something at the end. Bercy's gonna step there, which will let Gunnulf step out. We're gonna try to switch Bercy and Mauger in for Gunnulf and Fasselt if we can. They're getting chipped away so hard, though. If you had more... No, you're not gonna be able to walk out of the way anyway. That's okay. You just keep picking away at the armor here. Bercy will be able to come in and get a big old swing here in a second. If I walk Mauger in, though, you're not going to be able to get out, which means... I think we just wait here? So now we retreat Gunnulf. Luden's got enough armor that nothing other than this big thing could hurt him. I think we send him in just to look annoying and hope that they waste a couple hits on him here and there. Okay, finally. Get Bercy in here, do a big ol' smack. Which will kill another thing, that's fine, because now everything's weak enough that we're fine. Oh, Gunwolf went down. Shit. Well, this is still the best we've done in this fight so far. Luden's gonna go down here in a second if I don't. Prevent it. These all have enough health that they're fine. Luden, you need to get the fuck out of here. I can't afford to take 3 injuries off this fight. That's what happened last time. 2, I might be able to manage the next fight with only 2 injuries. Okay. Okay, we got through that. A little better than previously. Two injuries, which is not the end of the world. Ten renown. So this all happened before. Search them. That's not what I said before. Alright, the one's breathing. Okay. Relatively even odds. We're gonna hold them off. Forces are already waiting to the phrase. You assemble your allies and stay close to the caravan, ready to defend it. Enemies are starting to slip past the line and approach. So here's where we're deviating from last time, significantly. So yeah, we have Eirik who can slot in. You're actually fine at 2 injury, to be honest, to keep using you. The only reason Ursa was so ineffective in that fight is because her like actual like strength and armor stats are low. So when there's something else within range of her, like the enemy ranged units, the slingers, she just gets shredded. But when the enemy is mostly melee units, she's extremely effective. So we can use her even with the injury. Do we throw Hakan back in with only... He'll be at an 11-14, which isn't bad. We can also promote Bercy into an 11-14. So that'd be the same thing. As what Hakan would be with injury. Well, Hakan's just really good. Same level as Bercy, but just way better. We also have Eirik again. We know we're not using you. Stop you for this. Is this an okay party? It's low on like big heavy hitters, but it's got some good characters in it. Do I put in Hakan, who's going to be in an 11-14 instead of Eirik? Just to have more of a front line. I felt like I was missing Eirik's willpower in that last fight, though. Like the willpower that he adds in. I think we'll swap you into there. You can go last in the turn order, though. Let's try it. This fight shouldn't be too bad because we did take a pretty defensive stance in the strategic point during this encounter. Okay, 4 things. Nothing particularly... Hey, it's Ubin again, carrying the injured Mender. That's cool. Nothing particularly hard hitting. 2 of these big things that we gotta shred down. But everything's 12 or lower, which means... means you two should be pretty effective. At least for the time being, until your armor gets shredded. They're also all melee, which means bringing along an injured Yrsa was an excellent choice. She should still be very effective in this fight. Okay. So you... gonna get to go. We don't really care about you. So Augur can move safely, not to there. Augur can move safely to this position and not be in anyone's range. That goes next. So Bercy, where does this thing go again? They only have 4, so their units are going to be going frequently, is what we have to remember here. You're going to get to there, so Bercy can, I think, fairly safely go to here. This thing could get to him if he wants, but Maugur's right there and is probably a better option for it. Okay. Next is Yrsa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna open with the first damage. Oh, you're gonna push in that way? You could have just walked up and gotten some hits on Assault there, but I guess that's fine that you chose not to. This thing's not gonna hit anybody anytime soon. This thing goes next. Now, Ludin is anything but a tank, but we're just gonna stand him right here for now. Just so that something can't come up and, like, one-shot Yrsa. Now, if Assault is probably just going to attempt to distract this thing for as much of the fight as possible. Which isn't going to be that much, because as I mentioned, with only 4 units, they're going to be going frequently. But now, no one here needs... Oops. No one needs willpower restored yet. So Eirik can't do a whole lot at the moment, other than... Who's going next? You are, and you can get... You could actually walk up and potentially one-shot her. So, in fact, Eirik was going to stand there. We're just going to body block for Yrsa. It's okay. It's okay. This thing's been provoked, so it can't do anything this next turn. Which means you can bring the pain on this. And then Bercy can deal with this annoying thing. Who's going next? You are. This is gonna go to here. And lay some slag down right there. Hit both of these and prevent this thing from moving up this corridor without... Oh, you're just gonna walk way out there and go smash it in? Okay. I mean, that's something you can certainly do. Who's next to this thing? I don't really care about that. And then you... Salter's gonna keep distracting this for the time being. who's low on willpower now? You're down 1. She's down a couple. Okay. So Ark, but who's going next? Do you want to stand anywhere to body block for anyone or anything? Starting to not really need to. We gotta get some hits on this at some point, but otherwise it's gonna come deal some damage to Maugre actually, but we're gonna go there. We're gonna rally her. Yeah, 2 damage to Maugre, that's okay. Or 3, because you willpowered it. Maugre's up next. This thing's next. I need... get this thing whittled down here. Luden's, armor is shredded to all hell, but there's nothing that can really hit him very hard for that, so it's okay. This thing can do some damage this turn, but... we're gonna have Bercy slowly work around the edge of the fight. I'm just gonna smack there, that's fine. I don't want to hit Maugre. I'd consider slagging right there, but I really don't want to hit Maugre. So instead, I'll just do this one in the back again. Put 2 damage on that. This thing still needs to get hit by somebody, but it's okay. Now you're gonna slam. Yep. I expected that. It's okay. This thing's next. Actually, wait. Luden, where can you go? Oh yeah, you can't really go anywhere super useful. I don't want to finish that off yet. I'm just gonna back up in here and no, don't impale, don't impale. Just pick away this thing's armor, please. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Is this thing going again soonish? It is. For the time being, Fassel, you go malice that thing. Because it's actually like a danger to our units, kind of. Who do we have that could do decent damage to this thing? I can put a couple of points on. Of course, 2 damage onto her. Can't get out of here. This thing goes next. Who can you do? This is gonna potentially kill you. This is gonna kill you if it gets a chance to go. We've got people who can hit both of these though, so it might not be the end of the world. Actually, you need to hit this one yourself if you can. Ideally. thing blocked my path off. I wanted to move Luden in here to hit this before it could murder her. Oh shit. Well, I didn't want to get that kill, that's okay. Who's next? This one. It's gonna kill her unless I... Oh wait, we can provoke it again. Oh. So we're fine, I think. You're just staying out of harm's way here. Okay, we need to start putting some serious damage onto this thing. Oh, you're gonna wedge her in there again? You jackass son of a fucking... Jesus, okay. Oh, that's next? And it's not provoked anymore. Yeah, fucking... Yours is going to go down. Shit. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just... end this fight. Am I gonna give this kill to? Probably... Basalt? Maybe? It's either Fast or Luden. They're the only ones who can hit it right now. Does Luden take her? Luden's been getting multiple kills lately. Let's have Fast finish it off. No. We are not strong enough to kill a few more before they flee. Oh my god, wait, what? Jesus, maybe I should have just kept my other save going. So, to contrast that with what happened last time, when we retreated and it talked about like heavy injuries, we lost 114 Varl. For this particular strategy, we lost 300 and some. So, yeah. Our forces are decimated now. What's going on? Had one on the fight. Oh yeah, we already read all this. Options. We know that Luden's not gonna... We've already read all that stuff last time. Did you want to do it again, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe they know something about what's happening. He's going to tell us. First, we need to rest. I agree. Luden doesn't like the idea. We're going to take a different option here. Luden, what would you do? You want my opinion? How unexpected. I think there's no point in waiting. Let the wounded ones fall behind. Okay, that's shitty. If you still got any sense, we'll get out now before they bury the rest of us. Shall I have Varl carry you on their shoulders as well? Should I insult him, or should I respond respectfully? I disagree. We need rest. Singular deep scowl. Okay, he's just gonna say the same thing. God damn it, Luden. I hate you. Can I knock him out? I don't think Bercy and Yrsa are gonna like that. They're also both injured. So... Even though he sees it coming in, there's not much he can do to stop the pummeling from happening. With a single open palm across the face, he falls forward flattened. Damn it, Hakon. That won't make things any easier. Now you've got 2 unconscious bodies to carry out of here. Tie him up. I don't want to hear or see him again until we get to Grofheim. Should I assume we're staying for now? Only until we're ready for a fight. Alright, I'll spread the word and meet you back here soon. It's fine. Just ruin all the diplomatic relations. Seppa watch, says Magar. Who knows what the dredge will do in the meantime? Might try to starve us out or wear us down. Might try to hide their numbers. What do you want to do? Keep as many on watch as possible. Focus on getting everybody rested ready. Try and get a better focus on resting. Will do, he says. When you're ready to leave, give the word. Until then, I'll see to it that everyone is in fighting condition before we make our escape. Okay. We managed to get ourselves a situation where we can chill for a second. Now, the thing is, I don't think Luden's also not an option for these fights anymore. Oh, Bercy wasn't injured. That's okay. She is. Which is unfortunate because we knocked him out, but we did what we had to do. Okay, I think I rest. I'm curious, like, how correct Luden is. Maybe the fights do get like exponentially harder the longer you rest in this situation. I think I'm gonna rest 2 days because that gets Hakan back to full fighting strength, as well as Yrsa. These 2 will still be injured, but that's okay. We also lost so many Varl there, like 300 and some. We're in rough shape. Rest 1. Rest 2. Okay, but now we have... Whoops, I didn't mean to take you out of the party. Now we've got Hakan back in the mix. I think I want Fassel to go before her. I'll see, maybe Bercy too. Drop her further in the turn order. 8 points I don't think is enough to level up anybody. Each of you needs 15, you need 10. Okay. We've got a full party at fighting strength, which is sort of what I was trying to do. We managed to stop Luden from taking most of our fighters and leaving. So I think I'll try with this a little longer. This is definitely better off than where we were when I loaded last time. So let's see what happens. Now, last time we pushed across the bridge, it wasn't a bad idea. It worked okay. Bait the dredge into attacking, wear them down. Go all out, strike hard, and fend them off, or drive them off. Send a diversion to draw their attention and escape. Baiting them sounds nice, but like there could just be an endless number, right? We were talking about how more and more would come each day, so like the longer we take. Break through the front lines and don't stop. Seems okay. We actually didn't see what the fight looked like when we did this last time, did we? We pushed across the bridge, and then when it dropped to the fight, that's where I decided to load, because we were already in such a rough spot. We didn't actually see like what kind of combat that this resulted in. So maybe because that was my first instinct last time, we'll run that again. Okay, so same dialogue. We're now officially further than we were before. We've reached new territory. Ready for battle. What are we up against? Okay, this doesn't look that horrific. It's not trivial, but it's the 319, 2214. Why are you getting stronger? Son of a bitch. We also need to keep Yrsa away from their ranged units. We learned that in the tower. Quite painfully. So Yrsa and you were down here. Hakan goes soon. We want you to get on this thing and deal big damage to it as quickly as possible. We also want Fasolt down here to potentially taunt it. Mager can go there, Bercy can go there. I might go like all of these on this, and then Bercy will just run over here and try to distract these things. Okay, who's first on their team? Aha, good. If you go there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, she should be out of range. I don't think we're going to start with her getting hit. Then Hakan gets to go. So, okay, so we can open with a big hit on this. That's a good start. Their range things are all running first. Oh, all of them are running first. That's useful. Oh, this whole side is going first. So we get some time to really get on this stuff and hopefully do some damage to it. All right, because then you go. That's my whole squad. So after you, Mager should go again, which means you're the only thing that goes before Mager? Right. So yeah, so Mager can actually... Can't just still be able to get around even if Mager's... yeah, if Mager's right there, Hakan should still be able to get up here. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. This is a great opportunity. Oh, but you two are going to get swings on Bercy early. It's okay. Yeah, okay, Hakan can still get in on this. And open with a big ol' smack with 8. Okay. So their strongest thing has been damaged significantly. Do I... Because we got such a good start there, you're going to be annoying over here too. But we're going to have her arrows coming in to do chip damage. Do I send Fasolt this way at these things as well? No. Well, actually I could, yeah. Let's send Fasolt over on this side. It's okay. Oh, I need to put a point of exhaustion, or exertion for Bercy. Bercy actually can't use willpower right now, which is kind of a waste. If we get the chance to level him up again, we gotta give him some exertion so he can actually use willpower and move further. He'll still chase these things down, that's fine. The two of you should be able to cause some problems over here. Banjo! Welcome back to Name Pending. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. 5 months, gosh. Hello yourself. I hope you're doing well today. Some damage to that. Okay, it can go, has to go out and around. That's good for us though. Camping this weekend, or Closing earlier this year? Oh. Came in this weekend and you feel disgusting still after taking an hour-long shower? Oh, gosh. Closing October 4th this year? That's... Y'all only have a month. You better get on it. That's okay. Auger's next. This thing's gonna get its first turn finally. We need to... We absolutely need to shred this thing's armor faster. Khan's just gonna keep making this useless. BFF is moving into her new place this Friday, so you'll be busy, but then you should mostly be free after that. Oh, nice! Fantastic. Who's going next? Oh, you in the back there. I can't get on you, right? Yeah, it's okay. So we'll put a little damage on this thing. You're gonna throw those. I don't care about those. Bercy's gonna get down here. You're going next. You're already down to 7, so that's fine. Oh no, he has 1 point of exertion. Why didn't he have it last turn? Oh, actually, I think the slingers can affect how much exertion you can use in a turn. That sounds right. I think they have a passive that does that. Now, I want to be careful that I don't put her too much in the range of any of these things. Right. But I also want... I move her 1 up, so she should be able to hit there, which will hit both of them, right? Move you there. Should be able to target that square, which will do damage to both of you. Beautiful. Assault needs to move, because these things are going to explode at some point, and I'd rather they didn't. At least not on him. Oh. That's not that big a deal, actually. Of all the characters you could have used that on, I'm not sure why you used it on her, but... Closing date got moved up, so she's moving this week instead of next week. Oh, nice. I'll have a speeding ticket to pay, and you're pretty sure it's due in the next couple days? Oh, gosh. That's rough. Yeah, hopefully you can do it online. Got speeding again, they wouldn't let her pay it online? Oh, no. I don't get why they can't just, like, make... Like, if they want your money, make it easy to give it to them. What's the point of making it a nightmare for people to pay their fines that they've gotten? Okay, Fasalt needs to move, because there's a bunch of things that are going to explode on him here. This is down to 5. I don't think we need to worry about it much anymore, which means Hakan now comes over here and smacks this thing. You're going to go summon. That's fine. It's a non-concern. Okay, Fasalt, it's your turn. Please get away from the various explosives. I think they've screwed themselves. These are going to hit all of them, and they're going to take a ton of damage from it. I feel like they've really... Maybe I'm wrong here. When are these going to explode, though, I wonder? Why did I should have... Nah. You know what? Actually, I don't know if I want... I think I'll just hit you for armor damage. Wait, that's still going to move you, though. Shoot. Okay, that wasn't going to hit anyone anyway. These two are going to hit somebody if we wait long enough for it. You're fine to just shoot from right here, right? When are these going to explode? I wish I could tell who's... I mean, it's on one of the slingers' turns, but whose is it going to be? Everything's going to move out of the way before they do it. Oh, so you're very injured right now. And I would like you to not get an injury, so I'm going to have to... Okay. There we go. Some good chip damage on all these things. So who's the highest priority right now? Probably this 9-8, right? Okay, where's the unit you summoned? Oh, it came in right there, and it's gonna murder Yrsa immediately. Fuck. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. Do a level 1 Tempest. At least all those things are... Yep. Yeah, I knew you would. It's fine. Went up to your car to get it. You have 3 days. Need to see how much it is and if you have to drive an hour to go to court. Oh gosh, it's that far. That's rough. It's pretty far away from home when you got busted speeding. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you have to go to like the local... to like where they... I see. That's annoying. Bring the pain on this. These are all essentially taken care of. Shoot. This thing's gonna smack Mogger for big damage. Oh no, Mogger goes again first. And so does Hakan. Okay, so Hakan, you can head back over this way and you're gonna murder this thing. Need to continue chipping down. A lot of things at one. Oh, you walked into the fire. That's okay. Except it's not now because... Oh no, Mogger still goes before that. Or Hakan still goes before that, just barely. Who's next? You. Yeah, I don't care about you really. Yeah, you have to go to the city you were caught in if you have to go to court. Oh, sure. Makes sense, yeah. I mean, well, I don't know how much it makes sense, but it... I understand. Oh, it's over $100? Oh, no. Oh, deflected? Shoot. Now we take big damage. That's unfortunate. Put it to 1 health. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 4. Okay, we can start finishing things off, I think. As long as we make sure that you don't get killed by this. So actually we should wait until we have... Wait till we can finish this off first, and then finish everything else off. And you're gonna go over here. Just gonna chill. You need to get the hell out of here, Bercy, so you don't get blown up by those things. Okay. Rally. Needs to be rallied. Or I guess. Okay. Can I get lucky? We'll try it. Nice, okay. Okay, now we finish you off. Now we can just start knocking everything out. You ever killed Eirik, I think? Okay, dope. Another injury, that's okay. Rounds, not bad. First wave of dredge over the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing as well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. You're almost free of this nightmare. What to do? Get out of here or leave no dredge alive. My party's in rough shape. I don't know if I could handle a mop-up fight. I'd like to, as I say every time, because, I mean, the items we could get from it, but... Take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think of how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious Mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. We out! Oh, we escaped from that situation. Stretch? Good call, Stream Elements, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Is this going to be a party change? They're on their way to Grofheim. They just made it far without any more combat, so they're doing pretty well. Now, with all that traveling, does the game auto give me any rests in there? Are my characters back to being uninjured? Hopefully. I honestly don't remember if it works like that or not. Hakan, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The Mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Ivand. Sounds like a Mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. No, that's the wrong way. Juno, where is she? Where's the woman who's with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling over Ridgehorn? Dredge, we have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Ivan. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorundr what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you... She's dead. I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. Ivan suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for Sinvarl to help him onto the cart. Not what I had hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. The sooner we get to Grofheim, the better.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Uh-oh. For context, Grofheim is the capital of the Varl. Chapter 4. Lest they not come home. And yeah, okay, it is going to change us to the other group of characters now. So as soon as Hakan and co arrive at Grofheim, then it's burning. We then switch over to these fine folk. And that's actually probably going to be where we wind it down for tonight. I think switching parties is a good timing to call a stream. It's going to throw us right. Can I get a save point at any point here, please? What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Echo, you son of a bitch. Apparently some stuff's been going on here. Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Echo walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. Do I have to go into combat right now? Game, I'd like to... When was the last save? 23:36, 2 minutes ago? Good enough. If we have to watch the Grofheim burning cutscene again, that's fine. I'm not planning to go into a fight right now. It should autosave before this fight, shouldn't it? Look at this party with all their items doing so much better than my previous group. Thugs, he said. Alette doesn't want to fight people, so I wouldn't use her in this fight anyway. That's something to remember last time. We should be... Yeah, the last save was only 3 minutes ago. That's got to be after that combat we just had, right? So... It's certainly not before it. I didn't win that fight in 3 minutes. Okay, so we're good. We've saved, or the game is auto-saved recently enough that we're fine. Which means this is where we're going to call it. Gosh, that was rough. Hard difficulty is definitely hard. But we got through it, and that's what matters. We're in good position. Well, the other party's not in great position. This party's doing quite well, actually. Other than the fact that we lost characters last time, but it'll be okay. Let me see quickly about a raid, potentially. See who's on. Thank you for stream. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you, of course, for the raid again, love, and bringing so many wonderful people over with you. Let's see here. Oh, let's go see Steph. She's playing some Final Fantasy 14. Running. I'm not sure what she's running. She's running something. We'll just use the regular raid call. I think that's what we have it for. Emote version, for those of you who have them. Heart version, for those of you who'd rather those. Of course, you can use your own emotes as usual. Okay, raid should be going. If you'd like to come along and you don't see yourself in it, you may just have to refresh for it to populate. But Twitch has actually been better recently than usual. It's pulling everybody in fairly reliably, at least these last couple weeks. I've noticed, at least for my raids. But yeah, Banner Saga's going good. I'm still having a great time with it. Hopefully everyone else is too. I'm still looking very much forward to getting through the first one so we can get into completely new content. Although, as I've mentioned, we've been seeing new stuff in this playthrough. I've taken options that I haven't taken before and stuff, so that's cool. It's Sunday. Yeah, so next stream will be tomorrow, Monday. Darkest Dungeon on Monday as usuals. Getting very close to the end of that run through too, actually. Very much into the late game in Darkest Dungeon, so that's always a blast. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for being here, watching, lurking, etc. Appreciate you all. I love you. Get some good rest whenever you call it night, whether it's soon or a while from now. Get some good sleep, and yeah, you're all fantastic. Okay, take care and good night.